All right. Good evening, everyone. I hope we all had a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. Today is October 12th, 2022. In case you didn't know, we're going to be reviewing the market today of ES, as today was kind of just a boring yet wild day, surprisingly. We opened up in previous day's range. So if you look at yesterday, we opened up inside previous day's range. Value unchanged, not a whole lot going on with value. And then A period, I mean, we opened up. There was nothing to lean on yesterday, as we only had the day's high up here in G period, and then the day's low in L period yesterday. Nothing to lean on. Today we had economic data come out. PPI came out. We had uh, we had to wait all day long for that information to come out, right? Or not for the PPI. PPI came out early this morning, uh, before the market opened in the after or in the pre-market, and then we waited all day for the Fed minutes to come out and let the algos go, and that's kind of what you see happen here in J period. Um, so when I'm talking about periods, guys, I'm talking about if you can't see these little letters here, I'm talking about each time frame. So each 30-minute time frame is what I refer to as a period. I don't have the money to have an actual profile pulled up, so I have to mark each and every individual time frame as a period. So the first time frame of the day is A period, the second time frame is B, the third is C, the fourth is D, and then so on and so forth. So whenever you hear me say talking about A period, B period, H period, or I period, that I'm referring to those time frames, those 30-minute time frames. Um, Today we had uh, A period was the entire day's range. The initial balance, the initial balance is the first hour of the day is what I would refer to as the initial balance. It's kind of hard to lean on sometimes, but typically you take out the initial balance. Like yesterday, we took it out in D period. So the initial balance yesterday was A's high to the day's low at B, and B's low, and then you took it out in D period, caused the shorts to cover, and got that rally. Today we didn't do that. We attempted to in F period, but we didn't get nothing for it. So in A period, after the PPI data come out, and then the open, we pushed down to the lows. We didn't get anything for it, and then we pushed back up to the highs and didn't get anything for it as the market was waiting for more MGI. MGI, I'm referring to market generated information. And clearly, that's what we did today. We were waiting all day long for more market generated information for bulls or sellers, bears, to make a decision on which way they wanted to go. And clearly, we're still undecided as we ended the day 13 out of 13 time frames, uh, 13 wide as a point of control here at E's low. I'm gonna go ahead and slap this bad boy in so it's a little bit more visual. E's low. We went back and forth through the opening 13 out of 13 time frames today as well. Uh, we're on 13, 13 wide POC. Perfect POC. That's what you call it, perfect POC. So whenever all 13 time frames kind of rotate back and forth through one area of price, that's where you will have the point of control. It's where the most volume is being built up as well. Today's value, we had value high where this blue line is. You can kind of see here, and then the blue line down here is value low. Uh, we pretty much just stayed within value all day long, rotated in between. Um, the IB, the initial balance, we didn't break. It ended up being our high of day and our low of day. So we can go ahead and turn this high of day into our IB high into our high of day. Uh, and then the IB low was also all my destinations. The IB low is our low day. which doesn't happen too often. Usually we take out one or the other. This time around we did not. Like I said, we did nothing but chop all day long until J period. So not much to talk about there. F period was about the most exciting, and then J were about the most exciting time frames of the day. F period, you attempted to go and break the IB high and the high of day. Didn't get anything for it as sellers came back in. I actually took a trade in F period, one long and then one short. Lost on the long and then made money on the short. We did nothing the rest of the day. Chopped around, took a trade in H against G's low, made money. Took a trade in K period because I didn't do anything in I didn't do anything in J because that's when the Fed minutes came out and clearly it was a reversal bar in multiple ways. We broke highs low, we broke highs high, went down, made more lows in J, and then went back up, made higher highs in J. So the algorithms kind of played ping pong with any trader that didn't know what the hell they were doing today. Um, as we went back and forth. And then K period, I took a short against value high at the time and J's high and made money on that. Um, so not overall didn't do too bad. Started the day off pretty rough, but made money on most of my trades. The long I took in F period is what kind of put me in the hole a little bit, as I was long in. Don't know what happened there. Mic cut out, but I took a long in F period because I was expecting us to kind of poppy and then go take out the day's high and then maybe rotate up uh, a little bit and get into this area where we did some volume, but that never happened. And then we came back in. I was actually up on the trade. Um, I had a stop right below the 90 MA on the 5 minute chart. If you look over here on my 5 minute chart, you can kind of see where I put my entries and exits. I was long here, and then I got stopped out once we broke below. I got out of my position, and then I bought back in later in F on the pullback. Bought back in. So I was long a two lot at 14 at 36.14. Could have got out for a decent profit, but wanted to see more above, see if we had anything, and then we just kind of flushed really quickly back down, and I was wanting to see if we broke it or if we held the 9, what was going to happen at the time, but we broke it and I got stopped out, um, which is okay. That's why we have stops in. And then after we rolled over, I took a 2 lot long down here uh, against G periods. Oh, where was that? Yeah, I took a 2 lot long down here in F against E's low because we hadn't broken E's low at the time. We had just gotten down to it. I took a 2 lot long at 06 and then I exited one at around uh, 09 and then I exited the other at 1050. So it was a decent profit there. 2 lot. Um, I attempted to take a short later on. Uh, oh no, I didn't. I didn't take a short. Excuse me. Or did I? I don't know. Anyway, made money. Took a long in H period. That's what it was. Took a long in H period on the pullback against G's low. And at the time, value low was right there. So I had my stop in right below G's low. We rotated back up and I got out of the trade. It was a beautiful trade. Once again, I period, I did nothing. J period, I did nothing because that was when the algos were going crazy. Then K period, I took that short against the value high, J's high at the time at 1475, and then I exited on the push down. It was a 2 lot. I got out of both of them at 36.08, and it was a good trade. I mean, I could have held on and let it rotate down lower, but at the time, I just wanted to take the quick scalp. Didn't know if we were going to continue to push lower or what was going to happen. So in K period against that value high area in J's high, because I wasn't expecting us to kind of go and make new highs on the day. If so, I had my stop in above value high by a couple points, and I would have happily taken the stop because at that point we may have taken out the IB high and got going. But we failed to do either. We didn't take out the IB high or the IB low. L period I did nothing. M period I did nothing as I went to a doctor's appointment uh, and went to physical therapy, take care of my chest. But as far as destinations go, guys, um, we got today's low day at 35.8550. The yearly low down here at 35.79. Upside destination, we have our 13 wide pocket, and I do believe at some point we'll trade there once again, but as an upside destination at 36.0350. Our high of day at 36.2075, and then the high of day from Tuesday, October 11th at 36.5325. Tomorrow we have the CPI data that comes out. Be surprised what happens in the overnight, whether we open above today's range or below, as today was an inside day. I kind of don't expect us to open up inside today's range. So kind of expecting us to maybe open below or above in anticipation of what the CPI data comes out and does tomorrow. If it comes out tomorrow and the market likes what it sees, the short side could definitely get squeezed out as we're extremely short on the daily, the monthly, and the weekly. Monthly, we're still short on, right? We've been shorting all this year, right? Every pop up has been a short. The weekly, same thing can be said. We're short, one time framing down. And then the daily, we're looking at one time framing down 1, 2, 3 days, with today being an inside day, right? We had this balance area up here. Inside day today. Do we come out of it to the upside, go and test the 20, or do we finally get some liquidation and break down into this 350 area for the SPY and then test the 330s, 320 areas for the SPY? Same thing for the S&P or for the ES, 3500 and then 3300 level. Who knows? Uh, would not be surprised to see us squeeze out shorts tomorrow on some uh, weak data numbers. But if it comes in a lot stronger, a lot hotter than what we were expecting, I would be absolutely thrilled, happy, because you know why? My 401k later on will reap the benefit. But if we broke lower and kept going lower, finally got some liquidation, maybe this will be the straw that breaks the camel's back. We get some liquidation down to the downside. Or we don't, we hold the lows and we just rotate up, put the daily into a balance, put the weekly into a balance, put the monthly into a balance, and then we just consolidate for the rest of the fourth quarter. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow with that data. We got earnings right around the corner as well. Santa Claus rally may be coming in. Who knows? Maybe Santa Claus died along with inflation and the word transitory. But other than that, I hope we all had a great evening. Take it easy. Don't do anything stupid. I'll catch y'all in the next one.